Good morning. Ah, crisp, beautiful morning in Florida. Today's mission is simple. We're going to exercise our lungs because we need to, and we are going to get some coffee. Saturn. Hello. Good morning, my friend. Uh, we are yeah, you're my VIP, man. I assigned a couple of roles. Oh, crap. I signed a couple of roles the other day. Hang on, let me rebalance this phone. How can I not make you a VIP? You know what I'm saying? You're always here. You know, you're a really fun dude and an integral part of the hang. Why wouldn't I? It would be unfair of me not to do that. So I'm actually honored to have you and in here, my friend. There you go. VIP Satter, my friend. There's a couple more that I assigned. Uh, and there we go. Okay. Today we ditched the Hellcat, bro. We are going to walk. We're going to walk first to some iced coffee, and then to Banter Corner. How about that? In total, I believe it'll be like a 3 mile walk. And we're gonna take it chill. We're gonna take it slow. Uh, I didn't want to drive because, um, I still have, obviously the surgery type of deal, and then moving in and out of the Hellcat is a little bit weird. You do these moves or whatever, trying to get out. Those moves that you do quite naturally and you don't really notice, but when you have something in your back, you're like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, I'm not gonna drive at least up until Monday. Uh, yeah, man, that's the thing. Holy crap, guys! I have to show you. There are some. Look at this house, bro. Hang on. Oh wait. Oh, let me put you here. Look at this house, bro. Can you? This is a proper proper mansion. Jeez. We don't know what goes on in there. Jeez. It's like a proper freaking mansion on the side of the road. Yikes. They have like a huge field. I'd love to meet the people here. Like, what do you do? You know? It's the Freemason Ranch. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, I'll show you a little bit of Big Lou lore. A lot of history in this road that I'm walking through. That corner apartment right there. That corner apartment. That's that was my first address in the US of A. That was my first address. Every time I drive through here, I'm like, oh, there's my first apartment. Corner bottom apartment. Look at this other Freemason ranch. Jeez. It's crazy. Actually, you can see these places, you know. Yeah, a piece of history. Yeah, right there. That bottom one says 16215. That was my first address in the US of A. I actually remember it very fondly. It was kind of like run down, kind of like rinky dink old apartment. But you know, I remember I was in Caracas, and Mac Drew. Hey man, how are you? I was just telling them that that right there was my first, the one on the bottom right there, first address in the U.S. Uh, I was in Caracas. Yeah, that's right. I was in Caracas, and I asked my dad, "Hey, where are we gonna move?" And he said the address, and I wrote down the address for me to learn it. You know, I was I was like, okay. So I started to learn the address. Uh, yeah, that was my first home here, and actually it was weird. Oh, well, oh no, I haven't gotten that email, but I'm actually thinking about it. Oh no, oh shit, I was too late. Oh, that was too late. That's okay. I uh, I thought she said I had 20 minutes. Okay, whatever. That's okay. Um, I haven't gotten that email yet about the points and all that stuff. I might do it actually. I might. But in reality, we were really discussing it in Hazu's community because you know she's actually not affiliate also, and we were thinking about it. It's like, oh, what are you gonna do with the points and all that stuff? Um, I don't think it works for her because she already has a big following or whatever. But for me, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, so you don't get paid for it. You don't get paid. The so whatever excuse me, whatever people spend, Twitch banks for you. That means that you're giving them free money. So your the people who are supporting you are really supporting Twitch, right? Which I guess in a way is fine or whatever if they want to. Channel right, the channel points are free, but then there's other things or whatever. You get it for just what? Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Oh hey, I'm gonna actually start the show. I'm gonna show off to Mac Drew because I don't think he's ever seen this. So I'm just gonna show off because I've done little things here and there. So thank you for hanging out and welcome to the hang. It's May 15th, 2026. Play intro. Does it work? Does it work? Oh yeah, you didn't see it? I tweaked it a little bit. Uh, Jess, when she saw it, she said it's like it looks like it gives me travel show vibes. I'm like, all right, that sounds good. That's a good compliment. Oh, you hadn't seen it before. I thought you had. Oh, you did see it. You did see it. Oh, you probably saw it on the. Okay. Okay. Mac Drew is actually up on top of it. Uh, Saturn, meet Mac Drew. He's actually a member of the Hazu community. Uh, all around great guy, actually. Uh, so I'm glad that he's here, actually hanging out. I don't even know. how freaking early it is to you. It's what? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, bruh. Holy canoles, bruh. That's insane. Yeah. So, so actually, yeah. Man, these night owls, man. I can't. I gotta get. I gotta get my beauty sleep every night, man. Gotta get tucked in. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. All right. So we got to the intersection here. This is Saddle Club Road and Western Road. Uh, mission today is very simple. We're gonna get some iced coffee and then we're gonna go to the banter corner that we like to go. But obviously we're not driving, we're actually exercising the lungs. And then I'll tell you a little bit about like the surgery, how the recovery's going. Obviously the recovery's going great since I'm out here walking around like a homeless person with no aim in life. But I do need myself some coffee. I did make some burritos, breakfast burritos that I have in my backpack, and very excited to scarf those down in front of a camera for your viewing pleasure. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hey, you can see the city waking up a little bit. Oh, good. That's good. But for me, every day, that's good. I'm trying to do it like basically every stream or whatever, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And this particular walk is going to be about 3 miles. With the here we go. That took like a freaking eternity. So I actually obviously what I had was in my surgery was a lung resection. What that means is they took a chunk of my lung along with an undesirable part that wasn't supposed to be there, either benign or malign, right? It could be anything. And we're jaywalking now. We're criminals, guys. So obviously right now my lungs are swollen. I actually have like a little bit of spit, and I can see I can see blood or whatever, which they told me it's normal, whatever, it's fine. After you get your lung cut, it's oh, what is this? This is a fake duck? Yeah. Yeah, it's look, we found some fauna here. It's a little stiff. It actually lets me approach very it lets me approach. Look at this. Hey, duck. I think it's dead. It's a decoy duck. I don't know why. I like to put those in there. So the procedure that I had, like, it was. It was actually made with robots. I have like small incisions, like 3 small incisions in my back, and so basically, I think the toughest part of it was that they had to install like a tube to drain the fluid and stuff, and that was like, ugh. But yeah, so I'll tell you about that. It's kind of hardcore, kind of body horror type of stuff. Uh, so it was a lung resection. So basically, they do it with a robot arm. They go through. They put like a breathing tube down your mouth, and they take a robot or whatever on the side, and take a triangle chunk out, because there was a spot there that may or may not be the big C word. They're doing a biopsy on it right now. If it is, it is. If it isn't, great. The thing is, I had to have that done because I'm still waiting for the hip to happen. And the hip thing to happen, oh, low bit rate. Sorry, guys. So for the thing to happen, excuse me, the implant, they're designing an implant for me. So that has to be customized to my bone structure. And that takes 6 weeks to design. So to design and deliver and all that stuff. So because I was waiting and not receiving any treatment for any potential thing, because the particular type of cancer that I have is doesn't respond to radiation or chemotherapy, so I'm basically receiving no treatment. And they said, let's just cut it out in case it's something, but it could be nothing. So you don't want that crap in your body anyway, right? Even if it's a lesion or anything like that you could have had from a previous infection or something like that, it doesn't matter. They don't want to take a chance, and I don't want to take a chance. So I went through it, and it was low risk. So I made sure to do that, to get it done. So it was minimally invasive. I mean, obviously anesthesia is quite a trip. It's crazy. I'll tell you about it in a bit. Oh, dude, yeah, me too. And you can see my breath is like short. It's a little bit short, but it's fine. So, but this is the whole point. Good morning. Morning. This is the whole point, of me exercising and having a nice walk, is to expand my lung capacity, to get it back to normal. And yeah, man, just the challenge of being outside and talking. Get back to normal as soon as possible. Good morning. So yeah, and also it's fun. It's fun. So yeah, so it was funny. Let me first of all, let me say something. I went to the University of Miami Health Hospital. Dude, I can't remember any other hospital that I've been to where the people were so freaking great. Like, just awesome. All of them wearing smiles on their faces, just like up in high spirits, hyper professional. I can't recommend it enough. If you ever have a problem in Miami, bro, make sure they take you there. It is insanity how good they are. The bedside manner is impeccable. Wow, I'm thoroughly impressed. It's a learning hospital, but they do some crazy research. They have a comprehensive cancer center there, all over South Florida. It's top notch. So shout out to the U. I will forever be a Miami Hurricanes fan now. I might have to get a hat because wow, it's incredible. So say hello to the ducks. Hello, duckies. You're invasive species. I don't like you, but you're cute anyway. Uh, so, um, oh yeah, I get put into the pre-operatory room, right? Which is a little room with like a little bed or whatever, like a little curtain, and this old nurse comes in. You can tell she's been there for years. You know, she wears it on her face, masked face, very soft spoken, and the room is loud, so it's a little hard to hear. But you have to like, and you can't read her lips because she's wearing a mask. So I'm like, it's very hard to make out. But I'm trying, with my sense of humor, I'm trying to like get into this lady's heart and trying to joke around with her. Some of the jokes landed and whatever. But then this lady, my anesthesiologist, comes in. Pretty girl, right? Just, fresh out of school or something. I don't know. But just beautiful, right? She comes in. Hey, fine leg. How are you, buddy? Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, I gotta smile to not cry, right? So, the little girl comes in. She's like, hi, with the freaking what do you call it? I don't know, Gen Z, Gen Alpha freaking voice. I'm your anesthesiologist or whatever. And that's fine, but she seems very professional. So she says, I'm your anesthesiologist. And I say, oh, Mrs. Sandman. And she's like, okay. Totally didn't get it. Went over her head. It's not even a funny joke. I got it. I'm playing around. I'm playing, right? And then I look to, oh yeah, we did. Oh, great. Because we're streaming IRL on IRL week. Great. Awesome. So I look to the nurse, and she chuckles, because it's a chuckling joke. It's not like, ha ha ha, you're hilarious, Lou. No, it's a chuckling joke. And then she, the little girl does her spiel, whatever, and she leaves. And then I mentioned it to to the nurse. I'm like, I don't think she got my Mrs. Sandman joke. And she's like, oh yeah, homie, like with these people, they're so like into their books, into their studies, that they get left behind socially. You should actually see them talk amongst themselves. They're like teenagers. It's like high school all over the place. It's crazy. So that's kind of like what you want. You want people that are knowledgeable. She says this whole thing. You want people that are knowledgeable, but socially inadequate. And she's like, I could say another word, but I'm not gonna say it. Oh man, that was hilarious. And of course, I won that nurse over. She was beautiful, after that. It was funny. So yeah, hey fine leg, good to see you here. Wait, Mrs. Sandman. Like, you don't know who Mr. Sandman is? I guess it doesn't translate to the UK. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, make it the cutest that I've ever seen. Right? It's a song back from the 60s or 50s or something, right? Mr. Sandman is kind of like a mythical guy that makes you sleep. An anesthesiologist makes you sleep. Right? So I'm like, oh, you know, Mr. Sandman, Mrs. Sandman. It's stupid. It's a dumb joke, right? You're not meant to laugh at that. You're just meant to, ah ha ha, this guy's, you know, I'm playing. It's the social ping pong type of joke, right? So, well, I'm glad that you don't get it either. I don't feel. Okay, hang on. Okay, so we're here at the Dunkin'. There we go. All right, let's get an iced Americano. Let's put you here for a sec. I'm gonna put this. See, that would have been perfect, but I enter light. We go exit light. Enter night. I could have gone with the Richard Cheese version. Have you ever heard that one? It's all like big band. Enter night. All right, let's get this thing going.
Part of your show?
We're going live. Yeah. Live Dunkin' Donuts, everybody. Yeah, baby. Florida. Let me put you here, actually. Hi, good morning. I'll just take a large iced Americano, please. Yeah, no cream, no sugar, nothing. No cream, no sugar, no fun. No, no, no. Thank you. What do? I stream. Yeah, having fun. I have the day off, so yeah, we're recording like that. Thank you. You are the best. This Dunkin', out of all the Dunkins, this is the best one. I'm a famous streamer now. That's just the annoying streamer.
No, it struck me. I just hope they said the whole thing were okay, but right. I couldn't believe. I don't know what he was doing. He just started turning on the other way around. Trying to get out of the way and easy. It's so much better.
All right, we made it. We made it to the coffee, which is always good. Hi. I get streamer shame now. Yeah, for sure. But the people behind actually are very lively. So you know they're good.
You know, I was preparing myself. You know how it is. He started turning. I tried to move it.
They're on it, huh? Look at that. It's like a pit crew. There you go. Which store is this? So I can give them a shout out. Oh, whatever. They're on 100 Western Road. 100 Western Road.
How about
The best Dunkin' Donuts in Weston.
That was in my head.
They are on it. Look at this. Providing fuel for America. All right, from here we're gonna walk. It's not TikTok, it's Twitch. Yeah, yeah. No sweet treat. No. We're yeah, exactly. What? 100 Western Road. You guys are the best. That's cute, actually. I always come in here, whatever, and I just try to be stealthy, but not anymore. I've been I've been unmasked. You see? Look at that. So yeah, he makes you sleep, right? So I'm like, hey, Mrs. Sandman. Like, it's okay. They're all socially inadequate. Oh man. So the signal here is good, right? Oh yeah, perfect. So I'll keep on telling you about it. So basically, they took me into this thing. Obviously, man, the anesthesia is. I don't know how many of you have gone under, but it just blows my mind every time. It's like, we'll put the anesthesia in there, via your IV, and you'll fall asleep in 10 seconds. And it always takes like about 6 seconds. Dude, and then just waking up, and yeah, there it is. Thank you so much. Have a good one. All right, let's get the heck out of here. That's a big one. That'll be enough fuel to get to beautiful Banter Corner. Let's be.
Well, they were already there.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a good one. Last time I went under, the surgeon was playing a little baby. Stop. He wasn't. No, I would have freaked out. No, not little baby. Oh gosh. All right. He was? Oh no. Oh no. See, that's a guy that was up on his. No way. That's funny. All right. Goodness gracious. What did you get done? I think it was like back surgery you got. Oh God. Whew. So anyway, so of course I wake up from the thing, and I have a tube sticking out of me. Oh, okay. So you got the radioactive juice and the whatever, the tube up the butt. Is it like radioactive juice that they give you? Some type of juice. I need to get the turbo squirt spit roasted. Holy crap. Woo. Okay, my lungs are a little hurting right now, but that's good. This is the workout they're supposed to be getting. So I wake up with a tube sticking out of the side of my freaking chest, not on the side of my chest, like the bottom of my ribs on the right side. And Uncle Perk, actually, I don't feel any pain. Except when I cough and stuff. It's like, but it's very minor pain. So I'm taking minimal painkillers now. In fact, I only took a thing that's like an anti-inflammatory today. Uh, and yesterday I went the whole day without a painkiller. Uh, and just basically, actually, I just because the anesthesia actually kind of like slows down your gastrointestinal system a little bit. No, no cigarettes for a while. But I gotta tell you, actually, one good point that I gotta tell everybody, because this actually concerns you, your health, and and any potential outcome of something that I went through like this, depending on your life choices. I chose to never smoke. I'm 44 years old, fairly healthy. I'm overweight or whatever, but I gotta work on that. But this operation turned out to be something akin to a routine operation because of my lung function. It was perfect. So, the doctors were like, you have a risk. If you had been a smoker, this would have been a lot more serious. And this is the evidence, right? I had surgery on Tuesday, and I'm walking 3 miles on Friday. So none of that, guys. If you can quit, quit. Try to do it as fast as possible, because you never know. So that's my public service announcement. No smoking, no vaping, none of that. Yes, the Lubrinator. Yeah, that's right. Get to the chopper. Quit years ago, good. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. That's the best thing you could have done for yourself. Don't freaking damage your lungs for no reason. So I wake up and the tube is out, and the tube, not my tube, the tube out of the side of my body. But the tube is out. I was completely naked. So the luber tube, the big lube tube, and this thing is hooked up to me, like draining fluid or whatever, and I don't see it. I'm just like, yeah. So good story start. So the thing is going, and after a while, obviously, I wake up and I'm short of breath. That's like the worst. That's the worst feeling. I'm way shorter of breath than I am now. And you're just trying to like get through the pain. I have a pain on my shoulder. It could have been from like the positions in the operating room, or from the tube or something. I have no idea. But that's like the major pain. And then when you're breathing in, it's like, it like hurts to breathe. You don't quite get there. It's like, man, it's not a good feeling, right? And this guy, Luis, comes in like he's an angel from heaven. Oh, finally. I'm super glad. Super glad. That's the thing. Good morning. Get checked and stay on top of it, man. Stay on top of it. So I'm glad finally that you're getting checked and you're getting test results and everything. Don't put it off. Anyway, so Luis, my namesake, but better version of myself, comes in and takes care of me. This is after a while being there in the room. They have moved me from the recuperating room to a hospital room, and my parents were there. Poor 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 old folks were worried about me. And Luis comes in. He's like, well, it's your choice actually, if you want to stay. We're gonna do an X-ray of your lungs to check out if they're good. And if they're good, you can go home. You'll manage the pain, and that's it. Good morning. Hi. So, you'll manage the pain or whatever, but I think you're doing well. All we have to do is take out this tube on the side of your body. And then I'm like, ugh, I'm not particularly looking forward to that part. But so he comes in and he gets prepped. He is, look, we're right by our beloved park. Morning. It's across the street here. And then we're gonna slam some burritos in our face. He gets prepped, dude. Like, gets dressed up all in plastic, puts up the gloves, and he goes, just try to relax your sphincter. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, what kind of treatment am I getting? So he gets like dressed, with like this almost hazmat suit, and he goes, yeah, oh yeah, I have burritos in my backpack. I made them last night in an effort to save money, just. And he goes like, well, I have to do this or whatever. And he's building it up so much that I'm like, oh man, it's gonna hurt when he takes out this freaking tube. Because there's yeah. So he is like getting ready, getting like a waist bag or whatever with another nurse. And I'm like, oh man, is this gonna hurt, He doesn't tell me that I still have local anesthesia, like all over my thorax. I can't feel anything. So he goes like, okay, I do feel when he takes it out, this is a little gross or whatever, probably a little gross, but I do feel the blood coming out on the side, and the temperature of the blood is warm. I just like, he takes out the tube, and I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. And it's like, okay, done. I'm like, oh, you took it out? Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, thank God. They put so much anesthesia, like local anesthesia on me, that I still had, I think, the after effects of it till yesterday. It was crazy. But yeah, God bless that. Holy cannoli. That was trippy. And yeah, man, they the same day they did they brought like a mobile X-ray machine right up to my bed or to my chair. They actually stood me up and put me in a chair because you need to be kind of like elevated. And took an image of my lungs. They said I was good to go, and that's it. Beautiful, and I'm home. Yeah. I had to I had to donate a few of those inches, right? Nobody needs 14 inches. Oh my gosh. Beautiful Banter Corner is coming. We are here. And this is where we make our stand, our burrito stand. Ah, I do gotta say, this is one of the most beautiful parks. So peaceful and quite a hidden gem. So happy. That's where we used to do all our boomerangs. And this, yeah, that's right. So here, Fine Leg, I don't think you've ever been to Banter Corner, but and MacDrew, this is a certified wildlife habitat. Oh wow, Dragonfly is a paid actor, by the way. That was cool. Hey, Armada. Good morning. I just regaled them with my story of the surgery. Look at how beautiful this is. We're about to house a couple of burritos in my face. I might have to spit out a little blood right now, which will be gross, and I'm not gonna show that. But yes, we got ourselves some coffee and some homemade burritos. Look how beautiful this is. Like, God, can't get over it. Well, you are getting the quintessential Florida right now. Absolutely. Let's check to see if the geocache is still there. Yep, there it is. There's a geocache. Anyway. All right. Let's get you some. No, hang on. Got to ban this person. All right. Half asleep in a stationary bike. Look at that. Let's put your legs back on. All right. You hear all the birds, man, and the highway in the background. Florida for you. I hope that I actually get to show you the best parts of Florida, Fine Leg. Maybe one day you'll visit. We'll have a pint. Yeah? Does that sound good? Oh, movement. Sorry, I didn't want to gross you out with my spitting content. I'm sorry. For that, you have to be tier 3. Uh, there you go. Oh, there you go. That's a nice shot, no? All right, let's ban this person. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. How the heck do I freaking ban you? Oh yeah, block or report or whatever, and report. Yeah, whatever. Let's see here. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's get this. Let's get these burritos. Burritos out. Hello, burritos. Amanda. Well, that's a story right there. Look at these. Look at these little tiny burritos. But I have two, so that's good. No, that's a story, by the way. It's interesting. Nice little burrito. They have like eggs and hash browns and onions and peppers and breakfast sausage. Pretty good. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a spot to have a breakfast, huh? I love it. Cheers, mates. Ah. Oop. It look better than the store? Oh. Oh, dude. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. They taste better. And they're not as expensive. Oh man, but I am glad I'm here. Healthy enough to freaking walk from my house. No hot sauce. I know. I should have brought it. I should have brought like my favorite is like Tabasco chipotle. Mm. Fine, like I'll take you to if you come, we'll do some tea. How about that? There's a British pub somewhere. Mm. Valentina, is that? There's one that I'm not sure if it's if that's the one that you guys are mentioning. Is that the one that's like has like some tamarind on it? Because I may have tried it if that's what it is. Hmm. I do like smoky flavors, so I tend to go for that taste, like the chipotle type of uh, type of flavor profile. Mm, I love that. Oh my goodness. Oh, and yesterday I actually refined a little bit of my Be Right Back screen. Do you guys want to see it? Oh, really? That's how spicy the thing is? Okay, that's probably not like the one that I tried then. It was a good one that I tried that has like a little bit of a sweet, tangy flavor. Has some like um tamarind. Are you kidding? Okay. Look at this. You want to see the Be Right Back screen? Look, I have a command to go to it, and I have clips playing. You'll see. Look, play intro. Isn't that cool? You guys like that? Now it's playing like I have like a collection of like 70 something clips playing straight from my thank you from my local storage or whatever. I just downloaded all my clips and I made a little clip player that actually like cleans the titles and just says the clip title, the channel name or whatever, and it just plays them over and over randomly, no repeating until it reaches the end of the playlist and then it starts again. But Very cool. Mm, I do need me some hot sauce. That was an epic fail on my part. Damn, that's a good burrito. Mm. Fine, like you've been to the U.S. many times. What parts have you been to the U.S.? I mean, and Satter, you ever been to the U.S.? Cause I would love to take you around, bro. If you ever come down here. I know it's expensive, but you know, if you ever come down, if any of you come down, I would love to hang out. Oh no, don't go anywhere. Don't go nowheres. Can you imagine all of us hanging out, getting the ab workout? Ooh, oh man. Oh, feels good to breathe, man. Holy crap. Mm. You know that they had I have like this little gadget that they gave me. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a little gadget that you um, inhale, right? You're supposed to keep like an indicator to indicate your the lung strength to exercise your lungs. Uh, that they give it to you to avoid pneumonia and stuff like that, and to generally get your lung capacity back. So they got a baseline off of me because of the lungs or whatever, and the you're inhaling and you get the indicator up to a specific thing. So they usually put it at 1500 milliliters of air. I don't know what the thing or whatever. I guess it's, yeah, 1500 milliliters of volume of air for your lungs. My baseline before going into the operation was 3000. I got it up like like ding ding ding, right? When I woke up, he's like, "Okay, try to do it." I couldn't get it like past 500. I'm like, "Oh, man, because my lungs hurt and all that stuff." Right now, after like going home or whatever and recuperating, I can get it up to 1500 easy, and then sometimes I get past like 2000, um, which is very good. And like all that in like a day, basically. So very proud of that, and very happy that the recovery process is going well. So, yeah, man. Don't ever smoke. Don't ever smoke. If you have kids, you know, hammer that down, for them, because you never know what might happen. So, make good life choices. Oh my. Okay, after this, I think we're gonna do a lap around the lake. You know, get more steps in, um, and then maybe head back. I think would be good. Mm. Oh man, we'll check to see if there's some turtles here. Oh, little bird just landed to spy on my breakfast. Hello. Oh man. No. Oh, Mm. Well, the coffee's good. The coffee's always good. I think Dunkin' coffee is really, really solid for the amount that they give you and the price. Low. Wow. And you know, I like black coffee, so that's good. Mm. Mainly the West Coast. Really like San Francisco, but didn't enjoy LA. Mm. Okay, so you haven't been to the East Coast. Hmm. Interesting. Um, myself, I've never been to LA, so other than a layover and stuff in the airport, but that's it. But I imagine LA is a lot like Florida with better weather, better like, and honestly better scenery. I do love my Florida, but Florida is very flat and has is kind of like a one ecosystem. California has it all, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful state. I have gone to San Francisco. I went to San Francisco in 2014, I think. Was it 2014? It's a beautiful city, very unique, beautiful. Like it's like basically built for tourists, right? It's for you to have fun. Um, and a lot of history there. Not a cool, not a cool little quaint little shops and stuff like that. It's a beautiful city. I did enjoy it. Um, but 2014 is way different than what it is right now. And I don't know when you went, Fine Leg, but um, you always hear the horror stories of like all the homeless are freaking shooting up and like throwing feces at each other. It's like I don't know, man. I mean, I went. Um, Man, there's such cool places over there. Like I love Amoeba Records. Oh my gosh, what a cool spot! And the food. Oh man, it's a good eating city. And can you believe it? I never went to In and Out. Never went to In and Out in California when I went there. I should have gone, but I never did. I don't know. I missed out. I missed out on In and Out. But I guess I was like focused on like eating more local things. I know you've lived like 16 different lives, Armada. That's crazy. Um, I mean, San Francisco's so unique, so unique. I freaking with like the cable cars and stuff, and then we actually took a nice. We rented a car and then we went out to wine country to Napa. Um, oh, dude, the Japanese gardens over there in San Francisco so very beautiful. Oh, guys, I have to take you. I totally forgot. I have to take you to this good place. Oh man, that's prime like streaming. I do hope that it's good signal over there. But we do have an amazing Japanese garden that it's one of my favorite places. I can't believe I haven't been there. It's far away, we have to drive like maybe half an hour to get there. But I have to take you. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I mean it's a world hub, right? Of activity. Um, Always very, very just active. Lots of things happening, and the farmers markets and the concerts and the, you know, just cool, man. But I don't know. Do you feel like there is a haunting quality to San Francisco? Like I felt that. I felt that. I don't know. There is. I mean, I was there for just a few days, so I mean, I don't know, but you lived there for a long time. Is there like I don't know. To me, it's like a ghostly feeling. Like there is something dark, right, in that city. I can't quite describe it. You know what I'm saying? Like something bubbling up in the surface. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird feeling that I got. You know. That's we house these burritos. Let's take a walk. Keep going with our walk. By the way, that walk what's the mileage? Oh, really? Oh, so it is kind of like a haunted place, no? I kind of got like that little vibe, right? That it's kind of like mysterious in that way. That a little heavy, right? And also, I guess the fact that it's like foggy sometimes and stuff, and Alcatraz and all the history, the big earthquakes that have happened there. A lot of death in that city. Oh, really? Ooh, I'd love to hear some of that. I'd love to hear some of that. That's actually kind of cool. Let's see. Shrink your legs. Get you up to my thing. All right, there you go. 8:26. 8:26. We're making great time. Let's bring out the battery cable. Battery. Let's see if we can do this with one arm. Can we do this? No, we can't do this with one arm. Can't do it. Gotta bring you up again. Hang on. I'm a dummy. There you go. There you go. Enjoy a little bit of the. Oh gosh. I can't stand you in that. Can't stand you in there. There you go. Oh gosh. Um, let's see. Oh man. Oh man. There we go. Let's get you in there like swimwear. Now you are powered. Thou art powered. You eunuch jelly thou. Do you know where that's from? You eunuch jelly thou. I love the language in that movie. If you can guess that movie, you get 500 Big Lou coins. Whatever. Where are the turtles? You get any turtles today? Where are they? Hello, turtles. Sometimes we see some turtles around here. Something happened here. I think did they clean it? I think they cleaned it a little bit. Turtles? Any turtles? Turtle hunt. No, no turtles today. All right, we'll see what we see on the trail. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Banter Breakfast Corner. Say goodbye to Banter Corner for a little bit. Bye bye. God, I love this park. My favorite spot. Yeah, so a green heron. Green heron, right there. Let's zoom in a little bit. What are you fishing? What are you fishing, buddy? Man, I love how cool these guys are. They're like He's ready for breakfast. Ready for breakfast. I would chuck you a burrito, but I've already done my business there. Good luck with breakfast, buddy. So cute. So yeah, I definitely have to take you to the Japanese gardens. Good morning, sir. Hi. Let's walk around here. Keep on exercising. Do our beautiful loop here and keep going. I would love to take you to the Japanese gardens that we have. They are actually quite unreal and very weird to have in Florida. And it has a cool story too. Oh, I'll save it. I'll save it for the stream. But I'll definitely plan it out so we can go. Maybe I'll do a cheeky day off and we can go there. You know, try, you know, if we go during the weekend, it's very busy. So, you know, maybe we can check it out. That would be cool. Oh, oh man. Look, 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 look. That's a mockingbird, and I think it's doing a mating dance. Look. It left. This is the guy. That's crazy. Look. Will they come back down? I think. Oh, very cute. I've never seen them do that before. It was doing like a mating dance. You see? Hey buddy, I hope you get a chick. Hope you get it. You were dancing pretty well. I love how the males usually in the bird world uh, they all have like these little dances. And he was totally trying to impress a girl, of course. Very cool. Mockingbirds are very, very like endemic to here, to Florida. And they're not very territorial. They're just very loud. Uh, and they, especially when it's like mating season, it's got to be right now, since we saw that display. But yeah, sometimes when they, you know, the males, I believe they kind of build a nest. Morning. They kind of build a nest or whatever, and they post up on a plant or a tree or whatever, and they start calling out to the girls, and that sometimes can be at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's kind of annoying. I've gotten annoyed with them sometimes, and I one time I was living in another house, and it was like happening like at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, like a whole freaking concert. And I went out with the hose and like, shh, get out of here, you know. Poor guy, he was just trying to mate. Like literally cock blocking the mockingbird. Oh man. Do love me this path. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But did you see the mockingbird like kind of like doing that little dance? That was kind of cool. It's kind of busy in this. Good morning. kind of busy in this path today, so maybe we might not see uh, any any marsh rabbits or something. Sometimes you see the rabbits around. Let's finish this coffee. Coffee smashed. But this is such a beautiful park with like lots of like little ecosystems. Just, this is basically what like Florida used to look like before urbanization, Lots of wetlands. And I love that they kept this spot pristine to a point so that the wildlife can thrive here. It's basically like a little sanctuary, you know. I love the little moss that like is on top of the water, you know? Like that. It's so swampy for me, right? Super cool. Even though we're right near a highway right there, we can find a spot like this. It's just quite lovely. Look at that. Look at how it opens up. Wow. Wow. Is that a gator? Let's spy. See if that's a gator. I don't think it's a gator, but Bill, are you here? There? And Hans. Is that a gator? That's a gator, right? Hang on. Let me put you like this so that we don't wobble so much. So go ahead over there. Gator hunting. That's a gator, right? Looks like gator to me. Ugh. Is it a gator? I don't know. No, it's like a log, right? I think it's a log. Yeah, okay. I thought we caught our first gator on stream, but I don't think so. It's a log. Gator or log? You don't want to take that chance, guys. You don't want to take that chance. Okay. Yeah, so maybe next week we can do a Japanese garden. Either that or we can do the Flamingo Mingo next week. That would be fun. Oh. I totally said we weren't going to be able to see any rabbits, but look. Little marsh rabbit. Look at that guy. I didn't have any faith, and look at that. God put that guy in there. Huh. See the rabbit? Very cute. Look at him just chilling. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And they're so cute. They're like just chilling on the side, chomping on the grass. Morning. All right. What, is that another one? No, that's like a squirrel. That's our burrito corner right there. We're on the other side of the lake. Got a squirrel over here challenging me. I should bring you peanuts, man. Become friends with all these guys. I still have the bag of peanuts that guy gave me. I should bring it back and give back to the wildlife instead of eating them myself. Take a little vantage point from here. Oh, and the weather today is so good. It's so good in the early morning here in Florida. Gosh, it's gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. Enjoy that without the mug. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So the mile counter right now. Oh, really? Really? Do you and what kind of, like, you should have like red squirrels, right? Like um kind of like just the ginger squirrels. They're probably Irish squirrels. Yeah, there's squirrels all over the place here. And fun fact, in Australia, no squirrels at all. They have all kinds of other things. Ah, yeah. So I was saying the mile counter today should be very accurate to my steps. So very cool. Oh, something was moving over there. Oh, they're all gray. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I thought I thought in the UK they had like red squirrels. Man, look at that. This must be like uh, dragonflies, dragonfly season or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of them around. I do love dragonflies. They're like so harmless, and they fly around. They're very majestic when they fly around. They're the only bug that I don't mind, actually. Hopefully they came across the camera. There was like a swarm of them. Very cool. Maybe the gray squirrels, probably the gray squirrels are stronger than the red squirrels. So they take over actually. It might be a thing. I think I heard that somewhere. Oh, look at this little flower here. Nice little pop of purple. Wonderful, huh? Oh! Wait. Okay, listen to me, Todd. This one's probably gonna take a little bit. I'm recovering from lung surgery, so you better appreciate this one. Even if it sucks, you better people clap. I don't even have the emote, but whatever. Okay. Oh God. Hey Todd. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Holy cannoli. Today we are walking. We haven't stepped into the car at all. We are walking, getting that fresh air. We got a couple of burritos in my face and a nice iced coffee. We had a nice bowel movement in the morning. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's the whole point. Recovery is going so well, man. I'm very, very happy to be out and about. And I just want to make the best of it as much as I can. Because, you know, next month is going to be very hard for me in the coming months. My recovery is going to, you know, take me out for a little while. So I want to make the best of it, be out and enjoy. Oh. see the didgeridoo. It'll transport you there. Yeah. So American healthcare actually is actually top notch in the world. People come here for the healthcare. The problem is insurance companies. That's the problem. So it's like I said, you know, I said earlier, like you know, I kind of regaled everybody with my surgery story or whatever. But the hospital, really, I mean, the like America is, you know, out there with, you know, improvement and innovation, research, and treatment. The problem with it is paying for all of it because it's very expensive. And also, I think the perspective of American healthcare is that they make it a business. It's a business to keep you unhealthy, and that's a horrible perspective, right? It's you know, but when you do get care, like I experienced, some of the best care I've ever had, and you know, the hospital, the staff were incredible, and that's because I have insurance that, you know, pays for that. By the way, that whole procedure cost, I think, $140,000. $140,000 just for that. And by the way, it was considered kind of like a routine thing. I can't imagine what the other surgery is going to cost. It's crazy. That's the cost of healthcare. It's astronomical, right? Obviously, I'm not responsible for, yeah. No, 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 I'm not paying for that. I am paying for part of it, which, okay, so the way my insurance works is I have a maximum out of pocket to pay before the insurance kicks in and pays 100% of it. So while I'm on that threshold of paying, they cover 80% and I pay 20%. So, but there's a ceiling. It's called the maximum out of pocket. My maximum out of pocket for an individual in my family is $6,000, right? So that's the max that I will pay a year on top of everything that I'm paying monthly out of my paycheck, right? Maximum that I'll pay a year is 6,000. And then insurance just takes over. So I have, yeah, yeah, it is expensive, but when you think about it, right now I just had a surgery that was $140,000 and I paid $3,000 for it. And now my out of pocket has been spent. My next surgery will cost me nothing. And that's the most expensive one. So, you know, plus I have short-term disability, which will take over after, you know, the day of my surgery, and they will pay for me my paycheck 100% for 6 months. So I can't complain. But yes, it's, you know, that's the cost of insurance and healthcare here. A lot of people can't afford a $6,000 bill, right, a year. But better than paying $140,000. But that's the thing. Insurance varies wildly, right? Like you could have the most basic insurance and that won't cover you anything. But it's like what you can pay. It's a huge deal in America, right? Like who pays for insurance and healthcare and all that. Kind of like what happens in you know, people, you know, countries where they subsidize it. But the level, you know, you can go to a hospital and, you know, you'll live, but, you know, the because it's subsidized or whatever, maybe the level of care isn't as good, or it's very hard to get an appointment and stuff like that. So, hey, Sober, how are you? Thanks for coming in, my friend. So yeah, so that's the thing. It's like, how do you balance how to, you know, how to like get the most quality of care for the most reasonable price. Back in the Canada. That's, yeah, exactly. Like if you pay for more tax, yeah, like uh exactly, it's like the give and take, right? To me, my perspective is like if you I don't like the government taking care of me because I don't think, you know, I think the government should take care of its borders, uh, should take care of roads, infrastructure, and stuff like that. But like when it comes to healthcare, uh, I think private institutions are the best because there is competition, right? But then that's the thing, it's the perspective of making healthcare a business, which is very immoral in some ways, but I don't know. Yeah, yeah, we're talking about that. Like, you know, because I just went through an operation and I had top-notch care, 100%, like beautiful people that like took care of me, and you know, talking with Hop, you are okay. Yeah, you're in Canada, right? So public health care is. Uh, I mean, have you had to? Okay, right. Is it now? Tell me, in your experience, is it funded and handled correctly where you live in Canada? So that's the thing. Ah, I wonder why. So what's the so your experience? That's the thing. There you go. So good. So you're for that, and you're trusting the government to fund it and handle it correctly. But when have you seen a government fund and handle correctly anything? I, I don't. I never seen that. So if you are if you have a good experience in a country that has it and funds it or whatever, well, it's not free. You're paying for it with your taxes, right? Of course, you don't get an unexpected bill. That's the thing. Zero cost. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. That's that's what it is. Right. But that's the thing. Sweden is a much more manageable country, right? It's small. Uh, you know, oh my gosh. That's the thing. So, public health care works when it's managed correctly. And that, yes, they're definitely horror stories. They are definitely horror stories. If you don't have adequate insurance and all that stuff, like how do you pay for that? I think in reality, I think you should have the freedom to um, take care of yourself and get the care that you need, but you have to be prepared for that. My problem, I think the root of the problem here is the cost. Okay? There's, for example, okay, check this out. I have insurance. I'm paying for it every month. I'm gonna tell you, okay, in my experience that with the surgery, I think it was fine. But on top of that, with my daughter in December, I had to take her to an urgent care because she had a tummy issue. You know how much the doctor charged the insurance for just a turn your head and cough thing? $500. 500. Okay? For just to turn your head and cough, get a couple of like strep tests or whatever, and that's it. That to me is where the problem is, because that shouldn't be. But doctors gotta live, right? Correct. You send them to maid anyway. Just kidding. Tacit would be mad right now. um, so you cover maid. um, so yeah, so to me that's kind of like messed up. You go for a simple urgent care type of like visit, and it's astronomically priced. So you're charging the insurance $500 for a turn your head and cough thing. That to me is unfair. That's where the problems lie. But I understand doctors got to make a living, right? So I don't know. Do do uh, do hospitals just have to take care of doctors and give them a salary instead of paying honoraries? That's a thing that you have to reconcile. Because the cost of healthcare is very high, then that's where the problems lie, you know? So if we could balance that out a little bit, you know, that'll be a good cure for the thing. But then, doctors, yeah. Yeah, that's also true. When you turn healthcare into a business, that's a problem because everything's unaffordable, and they're trying to keep you sick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know. I've been educated a lot. Nice. But your company paid for that. That's good. That's good. And I think, oh, by the way, we're in our favorite plaza right here. Oh, what a walk, man! I love the thing, but good conversation. I think we can have good conversation and not be at each other's throats. I do like the I do like sober. I like your perspective. Yes, there has to be a balance, right? Um, you know, uh, the level of care for a public health system has to be top notch, but it usually isn't, right? Um, and I think that changes with the population. If you don't have like enough people paying into the system, then the system collapses. Uh, yeah, that's a terrible thing. That's a terrible thing. I do get that viewpoint. Um, that's why they try to. Um, that's why they try to. Well, and they kind of did a system, right, with like here in America, Obamacare, right? So that's what they call it. So people can get insurance subsidized by the government, but that system is also not doing very well. So that we're trying to meet them in the middle, right? But the big problem in healthcare in America is the cost of healthcare. When hospitals charge you for $200 for a Tylenol pill, that's a big problem. And you know why they do that? Because they can. They can charge the insurance, right? Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's terrible. Now here in America they have the insurance marketplace. The the government pays for a big chunk of their premium. Sometimes you can get coverage for like, I don't know, 25 bucks a month. And you get some pretty decent coverage. In fact, I sell a little bit of insurance along with my dad. Uh, so I know what the world is like in that sense. But obviously, because the system isn't very well designed, premiums raise every year. So sometimes, especially from this past year to this from 2025 to 2026, we had a big increase in premiums. So a lot of people were paying $25 and now they're paying 50. Ooh, you know, that kind of like puts a strain on people. So I get it. Hang on. It's our favorite store that we always look through. Oh, look at this rabbit. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh my gosh, look at this with the Alitalia. Gosh. Nice little fair lady. Ooh, man. I love me some rally cars. Oh. Yeah. For sure, you know, obviously. Well, that's random. Philippine Air Force, it says right there. Super, super expensive. There is no need for ambulances to cost that much. See, that's the problem. Cost of healthcare. Too much. They elevate it because it's a business. They're trying to make a profit. So that's where the problem lies. Why? Why would it be an ambulance ride? Why would it be $2,000? It can't be. You know, I'd rather take an Uber. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. You remember me? Your old neighbor.
Oh yeah.
How are you, man?
All right.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you been?
Hanging in there.
Yeah, hanging in there. That's good, man. Good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, man. Have a good
You
one.
look different.
I do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wearing a costume. That's it. I'm going incognito. Just kidding. Good, man. Good to see you, brother.
All right, buddy. I tell my wife.
All right. Yeah, man. Say hello. You still live out there? Same spot? What about your neighbors? Are they good?
Some of them.
Some of them, yeah. But the one right next to me, like where I used to live, is it good? They're like a couple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They behave?
The one where you used to live, and you're right.
Uh-huh.
They're not.
They're not good? Yeah. Oh no. Well, that's not bad. But hey, man, say hello to your wife, man. All right.
All right.
Have a good one, my friend.
All right.
Hey. Oh, man, I'm trying to. Trying to do it one neighbor at a time, right? Well, actually, I didn't want to hang out with him too much because I think he was drunk. Not good, actually. It's actually not good to see him that way. He used to live right next door to me, actually. Not in that apartment that I showed in the beginning, but in another one. Oh yeah. No, he was drunk. He was. I could smell the beer. He was actually drinking a beer right there. He's like, "You look different." That means I'm fatter than before. So I had to take off the glasses, you know, for the guy to recognize me. And he was blasted out of his mind. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, day drinking. He was blasted. I don't know. Did I show him on camera? I don't remember, but yeah, he was drinking. Not good. They're from. I think he's from Trinidad, actually. But I. Okay, last 5 seconds. Okay, good. I wanted to show him to you guys, but I also didn't want to intrude. You know. Yeah, he was blasted out of his mind. It's not good to see him like that. You know. But those are life choices, right? All right, what's the mileage down there? Stop, Big Lubont, stop it. How much have we walked? That's like a real measurement because we haven't driven today, so that's good. 3.5 miles walking. Well, we also shoved a couple of burritos in our face, but that's good. That's a good walk, right? That's a good walk. And I'm getting plenty of fresh air. Ah, it's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. Pretty good, no? And I have a hip thing, so let's go. Let's do it. Freaking just be out there. Enjoy yourself. Appreciate life, man. I know Armada, you appreciate being alive. And you should. You're like a spur of the moment kind of guy. Well, outside for you is very scary, Todd, so I don't blame you. Hey, you cycle 60 minutes a day. That's good. That's good. That's good. But there's nothing like being outside, enjoying the sunshine. Now this lady's in a hurry. There's so many Teslas here. Ah, man, it feels good. Feels so good to be out and about. Let's do it. Good. That Falcon's seen better days, huh? Yeah, man. Listen, what's the weather like now what's the temperature like in the frozen tundra? Might be nice. I don't even know what it is right now here in Florida, but it is so nice. So nice right now. Like the sun hasn't really like blasted through in the midday sun or whatever. And I'm getting a nice little breeze right now, which is great. 12C, okay, good. That's a nice, well, but it's the middle of the night there. Woo! Oh my gosh, 8C, I would be dying of cold. It's too much for me. I don't even know what's the temperature, what does it say for me? It says what? 27? No, yeah, 27C? Yeah. 22? Okay. Yeah. All right, you guys are backwards. It's like gonna be winter time for you guys. Wow. No. I can't imagine. Oh, it smells like the devil's lettuce here. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, to me right now, this weather is incredible. Okay, let's go down this way. Let's go down this way. So we can see parts of my old neighborhood as well. Maybe walk. Yeah. Vanilla glitter. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, like Canada's prepared for it. But like, I mean, Australia should, right? They have some, it gets really cold down there when it gets cold. Yeah? City of Weston here. We're gonna go down. This street is called Blatt Boulevard. Blatt. B-L-A-A, no, B-L-A-T-T. B-L-A-T-T. Um, I used to live down this street as well. I've always, I've moved so many times around here. Yeah, good, good. I actually just got a couple of windows done and some sliding doors in the back of my house done to be impact windows. What that means for you guys that are not from Florida, which is all of you, is that they are hurricane proof. So, we also have hurricane shutters, like storm shutters and stuff like that. So now we're prepared for hurricane season, which is actually probably starting soon. It starts, I believe, in July. They are not bulletproof. They are not bulletproof. I do have a gun in my house. So, just in case. Oh man, I should actually go and shoot, actually. Oh, I might tell my dad we can go shooting, but I don't know if I should do the because of the no, trying to do this or whatever. Yeah, in the end, I'm a big teddy bear. I'm a mushy teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I should go shooting with like a surgical scar. I have a 9mm at home. It's a Glock. It totally does. It totally does. I need a Desert Eagle. Ah! That's right, baby. Freedom. Tacit. Hello, good morning. Good morning. We're like at the back end of our walk, but actually, should we do an illegal walk through the golf course? Let's go through the golf course. Let's see. Bon matin. I think that's what I have, actually, a Glock 17. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's go through the beautiful golf course, shall we? Bon matin. Hey, by the way, so a Desert Eagle .50. That's what I need. All right, let's go through the golf course. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know the model, but all I know is that it goes pew pew and it hurts on the other end. Let's see. Here's the Bonaventure Golf Club. It smells of eucalyptus right here. So it's nice and good afternoon. This is such a cool little golf course. Oh my gosh, it smells like a koala's paradise here. It smells so much like eucalyptus, but I don't see eucalyptus trees. Wow, it's nice. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at all the miles we put in today, Tacit. That's all been walked. I haven't touched my car today. So I feel proud of that. Right after lung surgery, I mean, my lungs feel as good as, they were intervened on Tuesday, and I'm on Friday here walking around like almost 4 miles now. So hell yeah, hell yeah. I feel so freaking good now, you know. Ah, I'm freaking proud of my lungs, I gotta say. Oh man, very good. So also, I'll tell you, I used to live, I've moved around so many times. Oh yeah, that's right. You're a community VIP. I've assigned those roles. That's right. Those are I've assigned those roles. I didn't before because I didn't know what the heck they were, but I'll tell you. Look, right over the top, very important peasant. Oh, you got the. Oh, what's that badge? Oh, what is that? I don't know. You guys are getting badges from watching? That's cool. So where I pointed right there, I used to live on that apartment right on top of here. Oh, the NASA one. Ah, okay. That's the Artemis one. Ah, that's right. Ah, that's cool. I don't know. Did I get that? I probably have that too. That's kind of cool. And I think for watching IRL, you get like an IRL badge now for IRL week. But yeah, I used to live in that apartment, that corner apartment on the top. And that was probably, yeah, I love that one actually. I love that they threw us a bone. I love that one actually. So in that apartment, uh, we lived in the pandemic. Uh, and it was probably the worst living experience I've ever had um, because of a downstairs neighbor that was completely unreasonable. I had my small children, you know, we were on the third floor, and my downstairs neighbor had some sort of grudge against me. I had, small children. Oh yeah, I also have an ugly sweater like badge. So weird. I must have been watching some Christmas thing. But yeah, the guy decided to make enemies with me. Enemies with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't hurt a fly unless you uh unless you trespass in my house. Y'all are trespassing now. um but yeah. Ah. Whoa, 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 just saw like a little thing. Ooh, not that. Here. Little Godzilla here. Invasive iguana. I can start hurting flies. I can start hurting flies. So, yeah, the guy decided to become an enemy with me. Yeah. Um, and he took me to the city, complained about my children playing, on the top floor. But the landlord actually hadn't had like proper insulation on the floor. So blame it all on me because my kids were playing at like, you know, in the morning or whatever. And it's like, oh, disrupting his beauty sleep. Ridiculous. Took me to the city to file a complaint. And of course, it took like a couple of years to get to the city because of the pandemic. Everything was closed. So he would send the cops to my house. I would send the cops to his house. It was a ridiculous, ridiculous living situation. I know. It's terrible. But you have to be, yeah, you have to be reasonable though. If you have, like, I came down and spoke to the guy. Bro, these are my kids. Like, they're gonna play. You know, I can't do anything about it. What am I gonna say to them? Levitate because of you and your dumbass? Like, come on. Uh, and it's not like he, you know, had like a complicated work arrangement in his house. He lived by himself, and he's a real estate agent. It's not like you're a freaking doctor or something. No, no, no. Yeah, they were in bed by 8 o'clock at night, but they got up early. Like eight, they got up like at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is reasonable. You know, you got to get up in the morning, right? And they start, uh, shuffling to the bathroom and whatever, and doing kid things. My kid David was probably like 4 years old, or 5 years old, and my little one was two. You know. Plus, we were cooped up in the house with the pandemic, and then of course, this guy's sending cops to my house or whatever. I'm like, bro, this guy's unreasonable. It's ridiculous. Took me to the city, and guess what? He lost because he was a freaking twat. Of course, that's exactly what it was. But it's not my fault. And what were they supposed to do? You know? Morning. Uh, so it's none of, it's basically a landlord thing, but what am I supposed to do? It's not my fault. Now are they gonna kick me out or whatever? I'm like, okay, landlord, if you're gonna kick me out to like redo the floor, then you gotta pay for my housing or whatever. Because if I'm not paying for your apartment at that point, I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do, but whatever. I renewed the contract once, and then after, I guess the lady got tired of the guy complaining, and she decided to sell it. So in the end, she's like, "Oh, I'll give you priority to you if you want to buy it." And I'm like, "Hell no, there's no way." My wife was like traumatized. Like, there's no way. One of the worst experiences just living in your house. And of course, my kids also suffered because I was like, bro, please be quiet. But it was so stressful to live there. You can't live at peace in your own home. But they were making noise, but regular noise at like good times of the day. And then he would get like mad or whatever and blast the music or whatever to just like psychologically, he will bang on the walls. Total freaking douche. Stupid, but whatever. uh, those are the kind of people you just don't deal with. They just want to hate. Look at this spot, by the way. This spot. Ooh. Zoom. Zoom. This spot right here, it's called Botanico. I used to live down this street too, where my neighbor was one of those little houses. You'll see, we'll pass right by them. But they started gutting part of the golf courses. All of this stuff used to be golf course. We passed by that golf course. Now there's only like a few holes left or whatever. But then a developer decided to build $1 million homes here, and the city granted. So they're all like that kind of like uninspired cinder, kind of like blocky, what do you call it? Like architecture. You'll see. Like right there. I think I've shown these before, but that kind of thing. Yeah, but I kind of wish it was a little bit more affordable for people. These are $1 million homes that, you know, have no business being here, by the way, because then you'll see apartments like this, which are not very pricey, still pricey because this is like an okay neighborhood to live in. Yeah, absolutely. That's another thing. It's another issue that we have in America, right? These apartments have been here forever, and they're right next to $1 million mansions, you know. But I'll tell you, we're gonna pass by right in front of the house that I used to live in, just because I feel healthy enough to walk. Then we'll go by the the Bonaventure Park, which is around here. It's just like a little playground and stuff. And I'll make my way home, and we'll end it on the way there. I know, right? Oh, I'm proud. I'm very proud. And I could keep going. We're definitely gonna do more than 5 miles today, I think. Definitely gonna do that. Very, very proud. We started a little earlier too, so to put it in. My wife is driving the kids to school. I usually drive them to school, but I can't drive because of the surgery. But I sure as heck can walk. So I started the stream after I started walking out of my house. But yeah, it feels so good. And you get the POV, being a Godzilla-like being like me. I do love my neighborhood though. I wouldn't live anywhere else. I lived in a place called Plantation, I think for a couple of years. But then I always came back to Weston. This place was crawling with Venezuelans back in the day, early 2000s. So much so that they called it Westonzuela. We used to say as like a joke that, you shake a coconut tree and a Venezuelan falls out in Weston. That's how many Venezuelans are here. But, including myself actually. But now they've actually all moved. A lot of them have moved on, but there's still a lot here. We have a lot of Colombians, a lot of people from Dominican Republic, a lot of people from Latin American countries. And now the major Venezuelan hub is in Doral, and now they call that Doralzuela. It's a big, we've always had in South Florida a big influx of Venezuelans. First of all was the tourism back in the 80s and 90s. It was so cheap for Venezuelans to come here because we were rich and we didn't know it. All the oil money used to be very nice. It used to be a thing where Venezuelans would come to the US and just buy 2 of everything, bring it back home to resell or whatever. But there was an expression that Venezuelans used to say. They used to say, "Está barato, dame dos." But basically it's, "That's cheap, give me 2. Está barato, dame dos." So that's how good we used to have it before the socialists came. Before Chavez came. That's the reason why I'm here actually. Not because well, the economics were pretty bad in Venezuela. Always, right? There's a disparity gap, poverty gap, or whatever, but we were middle class. Middle class, but you know, we had it all right. And when I wish, no, not really. I don't wish, actually, because I pride myself that my family and I never voted for Chavez. Well, middle class people could still leave in the early 2000s. I left in 2000, so I've been living here for 26 years. So, but my dad freaking broke his back working while we were studying. He registered a company here for serigraphic inks called Inks and Chem Supplies. Okay, good fine leg. Look at this. This used to be my spot. Check it out. This neighborhood used to be, it's kind of like inspired by Key West. So this place used to live, it's called Hemingway Drive. And my house, see how cute these houses are? They're they're townhomes, right? So they're 2 stories, 2 rooms, 2.5 bathrooms. My neighbor, the neighbor that we saw this morning, he was drunk off his face, used to live in the house right next door to us. That house right there used to be my house, right there. And then my neighbor used to live right there. I mean, my neighbor lives there. Yeah. But these houses are very cute. I have very fond memories of living here. Okay. I showed you my old Lou story. Let's go. Let's go to the outside here. And my parents lived in one of these for a little while before the apartment that they live in now. And one of those over there, I don't even remember which one. But we Venezuelans like to stay close to family. I don't think I would, if it wasn't for my family living here, I probably would have moved out of Weston because it's not very affordable to live here. You know, but you go up north or something and you get a different lifestyle. And I'm kind of used to Florida, you know what I'm saying? So, a nice puppy. Nice puppers. So, I don't think I would live anywhere else. I love my Florida. You know, just the fact that I've been able to live here for so long. Enjoy the weather. You know, kind of deal with the hurricanes a little bit, but that's all right. We survive. Every year we survive, so that's good. I've had like a couple of hurricane scares. Michael Weston. Yeah, exactly. He brings up the real estate. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so far from Miami though. Like Miami seems like a world away, and it kind of is for a lot of people who live in Miami. Once you say, "Oh, I'm up in Broward," they're like, "Nah, I'm out." It's like it's a different thing for a lot of people from Miami. It's like they don't want to come up here. But you see, you know, it's a lot of suburbia. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look. So this by the way, right, is a timeshare resort called the Vacation Village at Bonaventure. They have a few complexes around in Weston, and a complete scam. Timeshares. Don't ever get into that. Yeah, but that's the thing. Oh, this is a cool shot, no? Kind of cool. Like with the little thing. No, I completely spoiled it. There you go. That's it. Man, what a good walk. What a good walk. But yeah, so in back in the day in Venezuela. Yeah. I mean, come on, it's such a like a old concept, no? Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? I know we have some landscaping ninjas around. I've seen this lady walk around this neighborhood before, actually. She's wearing a short dress. Always. I think I've seen her a couple times now. I wonder what her deal is. I don't know. Kind of loosey goosey over there with that dress. What's she doing? Let me cross the street so we can not be creepers, but really be creepers. I've seen her around. Like I was walking around with my kids and I saw her. Oh yeah, but that's such a vital thing here in Florida too. That's why I think that, LA and Miami kind of have like the same vibes. Oh yeah, this lady must live here. Because you have to climb in a car to get anywhere. It's not very a walkable thing, walkable city. So I mean that's the case in most of America, right? Unless you live in New York, San Francisco, stuff like that, you have to get anywhere with a car, which makes things a little harder. But yeah, a lot of people are like, hell no, I'm not gonna drive up to Broward. You're crazy. Do I need a passport to go there? No. It better be worth it, that's what people say. Let's do a bit of water. Oh. Man, it's a walk through suburbia, man. You guys are getting a face full of suburbia in the morning. Right now, because I'm off of work or whatever, I don't have to worry about it. Morning, sir. I've become one of those people that I see when I go drive around. It's like, doesn't that guy have anything to do with his life? Don't you have a job, sir? I'm one of those people now. Soccer mommies. I gotta tell you, one of the best spots to find those is at Trader Joe's. Dang. You find the ones with the yoga pants all the time. All the time yoga pants. Yoga pants 24/7. Trader Joe's, man. Very, very hot spot. Oh my gosh. Oh, he missed his chance. Well, that's because he gatekeeper. You successfully blocked the Patagonia guy. Yeah, you love about the UK, everywhere local is accessible by walking or public transport. I know, that's a huge blessing, Fine Leg. I remember, uh, I know you're from Nottingham, but I mean, I've only been to the UK, I've only been to London. And man, did I love walking around London. Uh, we stayed around Hammersmith, and you know, Hammersmith Station, and just got on the tube. Went to oh, what's the place? What's the district with all the theaters? Oh gosh, what is it called? Like it's kind of like the London Broadway. Oh, I forgot. But man, it was so nice to walk around, and I'm like, you know, asking the locals. It's like, okay, where where can I find the best fish and chips? And they directed me to a local pub. Just go down there, mate. You know, hang a left and walk in that pub. And I had a Bombardier ale and fish and chips that I won't ever forget. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. I loved London. And we had weather like this in October. It was a crisp, crisp few days. Went around Southwark and went to the Tate Modern. It was awesome, bro. Wow, to see all the art, the modern art was beautiful. I love that city. And that day, one of those days that we were there, we went to Buckingham, and we are like, oh, maybe we'll catch the change of the guard and all that stuff. Oh no, they were receiving the whatever, the what do you call it, the president, the king, or a prince of Saudi Arabia. So it was a whole pageantry thing with the Saudi Arabian flags and the UK and the, you know, the Union Jack, and like horses and carriages and the soldiers, the guards. Bro, it was beautiful. We saw the Queen, we saw Prince Charles. It was a treat. Like we were like, oh, maybe we'll see the change of the guard or whatever. No, we saw everything. It was so lucky for us to be there at that time. I really got the London experience, you know, with the monarchy, good food, you know, and just a all around great time. Took the, you know, did all the touristy things, you know, took a tour of Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge? No, the, what do you call that? Where the dungeons were. Is it? It's Tower Bridge. No, Tower. I can't remember. Right here in Bonaventure Park. Oh, I can't remember. Well, it's where the crown jewels are. You know, crown jewels reside. I saw the crown jewels, bro. I didn't show my crown jewels. No, those are reserved. Those are well guarded. The Tower of London, yes, Tower of London. We got a cool tour with a beefeater. They are so charismatic. I love them. What a great great experience I had. Morning. I should have brought. I have like a. If you live around here in this area, you have to pay a yearly membership to kind of like a club, but it's just like a clubhouse, like a big clubhouse with a few tennis courts, some you know, playground for the kids and stuff like that, a big pool, and you know, some pool tables and stuff like that as a benefit, you know. It's like $400 a year, so it's not that bad. But I should have brought my thing. Maybe we could have ended it there. We're gonna walk right in front of it before I go home, but we'll figure out where we ended, and we're gonna end it pretty soon. I think we worked out the lungs today a lot. But I do love London. I had that trip. I think I didn't just go to London. That was the only time I've been to Europe. I went with my parents in 2007. That was the only time I've been to Europe, and we landed in Heathrow, stayed there for a few days, then took the Eurostar to Belgium, stopped by Bruges, got left over by the by the bus, I think, and we took another bus to Paris. Stayed in Paris for a few days as well. Walked around. My dad, I have really good memories with my dad because he used to live in Paris. And he took me around Montmartre, and he said, I used to dance around here. There was a bar that I used to go here. My dad's an international man of mystery. He's had quite a life too. He's kind of like the Patagonia guy of his day. You know, he kind of had like a bohemian type of attitude. Yeah, he's a quirky guy. I love him. He's 82 now, 83. Oh yeah, a bohemian. Mm. Yeah, man. I mean, it's so you know, I enjoyed my time. A man of mystery, okay. International man of mystery. The oh wow, look at these flowers. That's cool. That's interesting. They're quite fluffy. Let's see. You see those red flowers on top? That's very nice. I wonder what they are. Let's see. And wow, quite striking there. Oh, Florida. So yeah, I quite enjoyed my time walking around with my dad, telling me all the stories in Paris. We were there with my mom as well. Visited Notre Dame. I was a big fan of Amélie. At the time, I still love that movie. And we went to the cafe where they filmed it, Les Deux Moulins, and had some oysters there and a croque madame. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. One of the most memorable meals that I had over there was that. We didn't do anything fancy really. Then, because actually we were with a tour, which kind of sucks. But you know, as a taste of Europe for a beginner, at least for myself and my mom. My dad lived in Europe for a while. You know, we took a tour or whatever just to not worry about it. But I wouldn't do it again. I would want to plan it out myself, you know. So then we went with the tour. We went to Italy. So from Paris, took a flight Oh, really? He's like, here you go. You're gonna need this. That's nice of them. Oh, I gotta tell you something about Ock Venture. I figured out where she was from just by asking her one question. I think, oh, we were in Jonan's stream the other day and she rated Ock Venture. And I asked her, she's in Paris right now, actually. Yeah. So I said, okay, do you call it a pain au chocolat or a chocolatin? And she's like, oh, pain au chocolat. I'm like, nah. I know exactly where you're from. And it's not from Canada, from the real Canada. Ah! No kidding. No kidding. Oh, you know what, guys? Quad is live right now. I just got a notification. We're gonna end it now and we're gonna raid him. Okay? Yeah, chocolate bread. I was so mad. For no reason, Tacit. I don't know. He's live right now. Let's go and raid him, right? Okay. Let's do that. I think I've yapped enough. I want to do that. Cheer him up. Ready? Let's do it. Let's park right here. And I want to do that. Okay. Okay. We've done a good hang. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm almost home actually, so that should be good. Yeah, let's go. Absolutely. Let's do it. Yeah, I just got a notification. I'm like, okay, let's raid him. Hell yeah. I think Quad is becoming his old self, which I love. So let's do that. Stream manager. Have a fantastic day, everybody. We're gonna roll credits and we're gonna raid on Quad, okay? Have a good one. Roll credits. Let's see. We're gonna do that. There you go. I'll see you guys. Let's raid. Later, everyone. Please stay for the raid. Go. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Let's raid now. Bye. Very nice. Very nice. Good morning, sir.